Hi, my name is Dick Murgon. I'm one of the principals at All Things FirstNet. And today we're going to have a conversation about Zebra technologies with Alex Cooper and Al Gillespie with the Public Safety Broadband Technology Association. And just a general discussion about Zebra Technologies' role in public safety. So good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
So Alex, tell us about Zebra. That's not one of the big names known necessarily in public safety, even though you're one of the largest corporations in the world. You do have a significant play in public safety. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, happy to, and thanks for having me on. As you said, Zebra is a global company. We operate in over 100 countries. We've got over 7,000 employees, 4 billion plus in revenues, and we serve many of the largest businesses and governments around the globe. However, you're right, we're not necessarily a household name in public safety. We hope to change that here as we move forward. But those who do know us may know us for our mobile printers and that are used for e-citations or our handheld devices that have built-in data capture barcode scanners. In 2014, Zebra acquired Motorola Solutions enterprise business. And then subsequently in 2018, we acquired a company called Explore, which is a rugged tablet company. So really bolstered our mobile computing portfolio, and we find that's a great fit for a lot of public safety use cases.
Very good. So, Al, aren't you on part of their advisory committee? And
there are several of us from public safety that sit on their advisory committee to help them understand how they can better serve public safety, and they've been very receptive to some of the ideas that we put out there, and it's great that they're putting their technology to use. I think to give us some help in public safety and maybe some areas where we can use some improvement and give us other tools that we weren't familiar with.
So really, what Zebra has done is they've actually reached into the public safety community, found people like Al, and I know Chuck Dowd's there, and a number of other people to help, I wouldn't say better understand the public safety community. I think you do understand it, but it's about connecting with it, about getting the right message out. Would you say that's a fair assessment, Alex?
Yeah, for sure. And we certainly know we know some things about the public safety, but we know it from the perspective of the enterprise world and as a vendor. What the advisory board gives us is the insider perspective, right? The perspective of first responder and of somebody that's in a command role within a public safety agency. That's just an invaluable perspective that we don't have ourselves.
Yeah, because don't you have a really deep and embedded community in healthcare and other first responders critical? So,
yeah, in fact, during this COVID crisis, we are finding that a lot of our customers are those frontline heroes, not just first responders, but workers in hospitals, people that are doing food deliveries, that are working in fulfillment centers and delivery trucks and things like that. Those are all customers of ours in our core business.
Excellent. So what kind of new products have you got out there, or products that are being advocated for public safety? You were talking about some hardened tablets and.
Yeah. I mean, we have new products coming out all the time. We have a broad portfolio of rugged tablets, everything from 8-inch to 12-inch, different levels of ruggedization and form factors, and also we support Windows and Android on our tablet portfolio. We also have a very extensive handheld device portfolio, everything from an all-touch device that again has integrated data capture and programmable buttons and all the hot swappable batteries to devices that can be used in a warehouse or in a very rugged environment such as a mine or a oil refinery. So those are our computing devices. We also have a broad range of printers. We have RFID solutions that can be used to track supplies and PPE for fire and EMS departments as well as law enforcement. I'm probably forgetting a few things here, but that's that's kind of a sampling of what we have for public safety.
So just a quick question, Alex. Your RFID stuff, I think it's now you use it for sports for as part of what you use it for, but also for inventory control and things like that. I can see some real advantages, at least on the fire side, for personnel tracking and health monitoring, things like that, atmospheric conditions for people in different IDLH.
Yeah. So the RFID technology is used by the NFL. All the teams and all the stadiums are equipped with our gear, which is another area that we're not necessarily known, but we have a big presence. But yeah, the IoT angle is certainly something that we're seeing more and more interest from departments to track the health and safety of first responders, the location, using all kinds of location technology from GPS to Bluetooth to RFID. So we see that as a kind of an emerging and interesting area in the technology world for public safety.
So do you have any kind of play in applications? I mean, do you have a portfolio of applications you develop? Do you work with third parties? How does that work?
Yeah, so we work with third parties primarily. We have a few specialized applications for certain segments of the market, but not really for public safety. So yeah, we rely on a very broad community of partners, software partners, and reseller partners to help us bring solutions to market.
Excellent.
So we work with we work with CAD companies, we work with situational awareness providers, communications and collaboration, push to talk providers, you name it. There's a number of and we also have a set of partners around the RFID tracking solutions.
Excellent. So how do you, if I'm a user and I want to buy Zebra products, or I want to, have a test base, who do I connect with? Is it through a cellular reseller, or what's the best way to learn more and actually as a public safety environment put my hands on a device?
Sure. Well, as I mentioned, we have a network of VARs, resellers that bring our product and take it to market. But you could start by going to zebra.com /government, which is our webpage for government solutions. And within there, you'd find a link to find a reseller in your area. I think it's called the partner locator, Zebra partner locator. And then that would put you in touch with a partner. Or we also have a sales team that can call on customers and help them get demo gear and things like that. So probably the best way to get that information would just be to contact me directly, and I could put them in touch with the right individual.
Now, the one thing I don't think we covered, it may have got mentioned, but I missed it, not thinking. But you do create Band 14 devices, correct?
Oh, absolutely, yes. We have, I believe it's 6 devices right now that are not only Band 14 enabled, but also FirstNet certified. So that's both on the tablet side and our handheld portfolio. Yeah, we've had that for about a year now.
Excellent. That's great news.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So I imagine if I wanted to test a Zebra device, if I got a hold of my FirstNet salesperson, they could make that happen also, right?
Yes, absolutely. We are partners with FirstNet, and they can resell our equipment as well. It's a great point.
Yeah, I think one of the things public safety needs to remember is, there's a lot of great companies out there like Zebra that, may not have the known name like a Motorola or Harris, but the devices are equally as rugged. You just need to be able to tell the AT&T salesperson, look, I want a Testa Zebra device, and as a customer, make sure that they respond to that.
Yes, definitely. In fact, we are running a promotion right now with FirstNet AT&T, where there's discounted equipment available, Zebra equipment through AT&T. So that's a great point. I'm glad you raised it.
Al, what are we forgetting here? Anything else we need to talk about, you think?
I just curious. A lot of the organizations have reached out to public safety to help them through some of the crisis, not just with their devices and their applications, but as organizations. And I didn't know if Zebra is doing any of that, or if they are, they ought to be getting some recognition for it.
Well, yeah, look, we're not out for recognition, but we are doing what we can to help first responders and other frontline workers during this crisis. So firstly, we put together a number of solutions with our partners, specifically for COVID response. We've been involved with some of the temporary medical centers that have been set up, equipping those with the necessary computing and communications devices, and also some specimen labeling and tracking technology. So we've done a lot there. We've done some kind of rapid deployment kits for first responders, and as well as some drive-through testing solutions. So that's one thing we're doing, and we're also we did reach out through our advisory board to the public safety community, and we identified a number of opportunities where first responder agencies needed help with dealing with their COVID response, and we provided them. We donated rugged tablets to them to help them do things like allow people that were quarantined to work remotely, or to track PPE and supplies, even to mobilize their CAD to users that previously didn't have access to it. So somebody, say a motorcycle or mounted policeman. So we donated about 500 tablets to a number of agencies, and the response has been really overwhelmingly positive. So,
wow,
well, thank you. That's exactly what I was curious about. Sounds like you guys are doing great things during this tough time.
We're trying to. It's definitely an unprecedented time. So it's nice to know that we can help in a small way.
Yeah, so we're coming up on kind of our 15 minutes. I like to target just, people, don't want to lose people. Anything else you think we should add here, Alex or Al?
I think it was a great to visit. Thanks.
Yeah,
Alex, anything else?
No, just we'd love to engage with the first responder community. We do have a sales team out there that's available to meet, and right now we're doing virtual briefings at our in our virtual briefing center, which is kind of an adjustment we've made in this time, because we know that folks really aren't comfortable traveling in a lot of cases. So we're happy to spend time with an agency, going through more detail what we can offer and how we can help.
Excellent. Well, thanks, gentlemen, for taking the time. I appreciate it, and hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.
Take care.
Thank you, guys. You too.